Hey y'all, what's up? This is me, it's Joe. Welcome to Liberated Sun Tarot. I am here today to read for the Virgos. Virgo. Get it, Virgo, get it, Virgo. Hey, I'm reading for Virgos. And this is you guys' Taurus season / May, month of May reading. This reading is going to resonate for you if you have Virgo in your sun, moon, rising, or your Venus sign. So let's just get right into it. See what Spirit has for you guys. And see what's going on for you guys, for Virgos. What's going on for Virgos, Spirit? What's the overall energy surrounding Virgo, Spirit, for the month of May and Taurus season? What's the overall energy surrounding Virgos for the month of May and Taurus season? Let's get 3 cards, please. Okay. Okay. The waiting game. Patience and planning. Partnerships and alliance. Okay, Virgo. So this is this is what I'm seeing for you guys. So a lot of you have been waiting for something to come to fruition. Essentially, I'm seeing some of you could be waiting on hearing back about, some of you might have just signed a lease on something and you're waiting to hear about your official move-in date. Some of you have, I'm seeing some of you have maybe signed to make your business become an LLC, and you're waiting on getting back your paperwork. You're in some sort of a waiting period right now, but you're also, I'm seeing in this waiting period, you're using it as an opportunity to allow yourselves to plan out what's to come from that manifestation. It's almost like, one thing about Virgos, y'all are always a step ahead of the game. I've never met a Virgo that wasn't always 2 steps ahead of everything. So I am seeing that's the overall energy for you guys. I'm also seeing that Virgo, the energy surrounding you guys for May and Taurus season is you are going to be forming new partnerships and alliances with people. You'll be meeting new people who can basically help assist you with this new level up that you're in. A lot of you, I feel like, are leveling up. I feel like a lot of whatever this manifestation is going to be that you're bringing to your space is going to level you up to like this umpteenth degree. And it's like it's like some of you, I think, are forming new partnerships and alliances. And if you're not forming new ones, then you're really honing in on the ones that you have, and you're really appreciating the ones that you have at this moment. Some of you could be going into business with friends. Some of you could be making moves with friends, whatever the case. But there's this heavy energy of just like you're waiting. But I'm not seeing you being impatient, though. I don't feel impatience coming off of you, Virgo. I see an energy of just like, okay. All right, Spirit, I trust you. I'm going to keep planning, though, but I trust you, though. And I got it. If you see me doing this, my elbow hurts really bad. I don't even know why, but we're here. So that's just the overall energy that I see for you guys. And now we're going to get into some of the messages Spirit has for you. So, Spirit, what messages do you have for Virgo? Spirit, what's going on for Virgos? What do you have? What's going on for Virgos for the month of May / Taurus season? What we have going on? What's going on for Virgos for Taurus season? Oh, Spirit, why you be giving me all these cards, huh? Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands, the Hierophant, the Death card, 5 of Cups. Ooh, some of you had to let go of some old friendships. I'm already seeing that right now. Some of you with that partnerships and alliances card, y'all definitely had to move away from some people that were draining you. Okay. So yeah, so this is what I'm seeing with what's going on for you guys the month of May, Taurus season. If you have not already left some of these people, you will be leaving them. You will be leaving behind. It's almost like some of you feel really bad and guilty for leaving these people behind. But it's like, no, this is a part of your leveling up. This is a part of what needs to happen, what needs to be done. I am seeing your perspective on it is what's going to make it easier for you to accept. If you see it as though like, okay, spirit is just bringing in these new people and getting rid of these old people, because out with the old and in with the new, I think it'll allow you to accept the change a lot easier. I am hearing that a lot of you need to be willing and open to receiving change. So I feel like some of you Virgos are going to be put into situations that challenge your stubbornness. Situations that challenge your stubbornness this month. I do feel like I'm hearing learning from a wise source would be very beneficial for you. That Hierophant is like the high priest. He's a teacher. He's like our teacher kind of the tarot. Him and the Hermit kind of remind me of our teachers of the tarot. And I am seeing asking people for help also. It's like this Hierophant, this energy in your space, this person in your space, they have like the answers that you need. There's something that you've been inquiring about. There's something that you've been looking. It's like you're looking to seek more knowledge on something in order for you to be able to properly plan what you need to plan out. And you're kind of hitting like this dead end and this stall of like not really knowing or like getting your answer. And I'm seeing it's going to come from this Hierophant. I do feel like, why are you guys confused? Hold on. I'm going to pull. Virgos, why is the Eight of Swords out here as a part of the message for you guys? Clarify this Eight of Swords for me. I don't like clarifying too often, but... Oh. Okay, so some of you guys feel as though you've been left out, maybe in the cold recently. And it's been causing you a lot of mental confusion. So I am seeing clarity. I was watching this amazing reader the other day. Her name is Queen Cup Tarot. Her name is Destiny. She is amazing. I love her. She literally reminds me of just like peak, just high priestess, Hierophant, hermit mode, just like the wisest energy you could ever hear. And she said something really amazing the other day. She said something along the lines, I'm going to paraphrase it, but she said, you can't seek clarity if you feel like you already know the truth. So it's like, I'm seeing some of you are seeking this clarity moment, but you're not, it's almost like you're not allowing yourself to receive your clarity because you feel like the clarity you should already know. So it's okay to not know right now what is going on. It's okay. And she said something along the lines of that, and it was just something real. Please go watch her if you have not already. But that's the energy I'm seeing for you, Virgos. It's like you're seeking this clarity, but I'm seeing some of you are also seeking it outside of yourselves too. Some of you are like, I'm seeing, some of you need to go into hermit mode, which is you, Virgo, hermit. Just turn into yourself, and that could be the clarity that you need. But some of you, I feel like, are just seeking it outside of yourself, and it's like, that's not going to help and benefit you in the long run. I am seeing, Virgo, that this month, financially, you are going to come into some hella crazy finances. If you've been, like I said, planning your business, if you've been working hard, hustling, I'm seeing like a boom in business. I'm seeing like you sitting really pretty, like how this Queen of Pentacles is. I'm seeing you sitting really pretty. I'm seeing you being very comfortable. I'm seeing you not having to worry about your finances as much this month and this Taurus season. It's like your hard work, all your hard work will be paying off. Essentially. So that's just the overall messages that I'm getting on that level. Now I want to pull on financially. We'll keep going into finances since we just got that download. What's going on career-wise and financially for Virgo's spirit for May and Taurus season? The month of May and Taurus season. What's going on? Virgos. Ooh, hoo, hoo. All right, Virgos. You're going to be tested. I do feel like that. And this is a very specific message. So this is not going to apply to all of you. Remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I feel as though some of you financially this month of May might take a loss. This could be an opportunity that's coming towards you and you think it's going to be this great lucrative thing, and then it falls through with the Three of Swords here. But the challenge is going to be how you allow yourself to come into your Empress energy and create something out of nothing. So I feel like you guys are going to be tested this month of May. But this test is going to be, how do you allow yourself to bounce back? How do you really allow yourselves to come back and bounce back by still saying, okay, yes, I took this loss, but look what I was able to create out of this loss. And that Queen of Pentacles energy, I feel like is going to be you being able to be like, yeah, I created a way out of fucking no way. Yeah, I was down bad. I took this L. It hurt. It didn't feel good. It made me at times feel like I wanted to give up. It made me feel like I didn't know what I was doing. It made me second guess myself. But guess what? Yeah, I took this L, but I used the Empress energy that's in me to remind myself that I am abundant, that I do create what I want, that I do create my universe, and this isn't my shit. This isn't my reality. This doesn't have to be my reality. And I'm seeing you bossing up harder than ever because of that energy. That's what I'm seeing. Minor setback for a major comeback. That's what I'm seeing for you, Virgos. When it comes to financially, what's going on, financial advice. Minor setback for a major comeback. Minor setback for a major comeback. Whatever this little setback is, take it as an ability to learn from it. What did you learn about people? What did you mostly learn about yourself? Because there's a lesson in here about yourself and how you see yourself that this situation here regarding your finances is going to teach you. That's a very specific message. Just like I said, it's not going to resonate with everyone. But remind yourself that you are that girl. You're that boy. You're that person, okay? Remind yourselves of that. So yeah, that's what's going on for you guys when it comes to finances. Now I'm going to pull on shadow work advice. What does Spirit have for advice for you guys when it comes to shadow work? How you can better yourselves, how you can become better people. Where are you self-sabotaging? So Spirit, what advice do you have for Virgos for the month of May and Taurus season? What shadow work advice do you have for Virgo Spirit when it comes to Taurus season in the month of May? What do you have? Some of y'all are lying to yourselves. I heard some of you lie to yourselves to protect your image. Some of you lie to yourselves to protect yourselves from being quote unquote hurt. Yeah. Some of you lie to yourselves, and that's not healthy, because when you're lying to yourself, who are you hurting? You're not hurting anybody else but you. Yeah. Okay. So I got the Seven of Swords here, the Five of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Two. This is such a you-ass spread, Virgo. So this is what I'm seeing. Shadow work-wise, what you guys, like the advice from Spirit, what you really need to work on, Virgo. I feel, okay, because I'm getting the download. I'm just trying to really explain it, because I'm looking at the way, I'm looking at this Five of Pentacles and this Hermit. You see how like the house is lit up and they're standing outside of it, and this Hermit is kind of like outside waiting on them. It's like, it's almost in a way, it's like the Hermit could be the one outside waiting, or the Hermit could have been the one that's in the house. Who knows? Okay, this is a very specific message. I feel like some of you are going through a tough time right now, but you're going through this time to remind you that the only person that you need is yourself. Of course, we need people and we want human connection and all these things. I'm not saying that, but some of you really doubt the power that lies within your own hands. I feel like for some of you recently kind of felt like left out in the cold. For some of you, I feel like some of you aren't getting certain support from certain people in your space as you are beginning to move militantly and move on. So it's like I'm seeing some of you could be feeling left out in the cold by a partner, a friend. For some of you, it's your parents, and it's almost like they've kicked you out of the house. I don't even see this as you voluntarily allowing yourself to be left out in the cold. It's like I'm seeing you, for some of you, it's like you guys were kicked out, but I'm seeing Spirit is saying, okay, yes, you were kicked out, but you're the hermit. You're going to go through this phase of what you're going to go through to become this hermit, to become this enlightened person, this wise person. You don't have to rely on this person to give you the knowledge that you already possess within yourselves. For some of you as well, I'm also hearing though, for some of you need to learn how to not accept help. Some of you have a really hard time with allowing people to help you. Some of you Virgos are just very stubbornly independent to the point where you allow yourselves to suffer. In this case, for some of you, I'm reading this as though they didn't put you out the house, you walked out the house. And you allowed yourself to just go into this hermit mode of feeling like you have to do things alone. And Virgos, you don't have to do things alone. That's why Spirit brought this Partnerships and Alliance card. That's why Spirit is bringing these people around you to remind you, you don't have to freaking do it alone. You don't have to do it alone. It's like some of you go back and forth. Some of you are like, I'll ask for help. Nah, I won't. I need their assistance. Nah, I'm me. I know it. It's almost like some of you have this like slick type of egotistical thing going on where you think you know better than people, but it's like you actually could learn from some of these people as well too. Remember I told you that Hierophant, some of you can really learn from some people around you. So I'm seeing some of you like that's the shadow, that's the message that I'm seeing Spirit is giving you. It's like suffering just because you want to say you did it by yourself is not smart at times. Sometimes it's just flat out not the best choice. I don't want to say dumb to offend anybody, but allow yourselves to receive help because it's coming towards you whether you want it or not. So allow yourselves to receive it instead of saying I'm running away from it, instead of saying I'm too good for it. It's not going to help me. If you got that type of mentality and shit, yeah, you're right. It won't help you. So that's what I heard loud and clear for you lot. Now I'm going to do love for you guys, love portion advice, and then we'll wrap it on up, girl. So, Spirit, what is the energy surrounding Virgo singles for the month of May and Taurus season? What's going on for Virgos? For single Virgos for Taurus season in the month of May. What's going on for them? What's the energy surrounding them? Okay. Let's get 5 cards, please. Okay. Okay, so we got the 3 of Pentacles. We got the Queen. Got the 7. Okay. Then we got the King of Pentacles and the Moon card coming out. Okay. Okay, Virgo, you definitely came out with your King of Pentacles self. So this is what I'm seeing. So this is for single Virgos. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. These are the messages that I'm hearing. So I feel like for some of you have recently just met this new person. And this person feels a little bit distant and cold to you. This is a person who I feel like this Queen of Swords, it's almost like I'm seeing like a pulling teeth energy when it comes to trying to talk to her or to him. You could feel like you're pulling teeth to try to get conversation out of your person. Or out of this new person, and you're very intrigued by them, but some of you feel like there's more than what meets the eye with this person. Some of you could definitely feel like this person, it might be hiding things from you, or not even, I don't want to say hiding, it's just like they're wearing kind of like this mask. Like everything isn't really what I'm hearing. Everything is not what it seems. That's what I'm seeing for some of you. And I'm seeing it's in a way you feel like it could be threatening your sense of stability and security, of wanting to know like what's going on, because you guys are very kind of upfront, just kind of direct type of sign. And I feel like you're kind of receiving maybe mixed signals from your person at the moment. And that's kind of I'm seeing some of you wanting to kind of like second guess it and just being like, I'm not really so sure. Also, for some of you, I do feel like if this isn't just one person, then you will be dealing with multiple people. I do feel like you guys will have plenty of options. And I'm seeing some of you kind of just like, I'm seeing some of you singles this month could be narrowing in on those options. I'm seeing like a narrowing in type of energy, of making an astute decision on just one. So some of you could be entertaining multiple people now, dating multiple people. And I'm seeing this Taurus season, you could be like, saying, okay, I'm going to make my one person or my one choice to finally commit to. So that's the energy I'm seeing surrounding singles for love reading, for love for the month of May and Taurus season. Now I want to pull on what's going on for Virgos in relationships, and then I'm gonna just do overall advice for all of you, and then we'll be done. So Spirit, what's going on for Virgos that are in relationships currently for the month of May and Taurus season? What's the energy surrounding Virgos that are in relationships already? Okay. Let's see. Knight of Cups. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles, nice. Chariot. The Strength. And the Five of Swords. Okay, so for the Virgos that are already in relationships. Okay. I feel like some of you might be either feeling ignored by your person, or your person might be feeling ignored by you. I don't know why I feel this, but I'm seeing some of you are very caught up in work and you're caught up in what you're planning right now, that your person might be feeling a little kind of left out of that. So I am seeing, make sure that you are communicating with your person. Make sure you're including your person in things. Make sure that you continue to court your person, Virgo. Or in the case, if this is your person, then they need to make sure that they're doing this with you. But that's the energy that I picked up on. I do see some of you Virgos, for some of you who just moved, who just recently got into committed relationships with your person. I'm seeing you guys, I'm seeing it's kind of been like a wishy-washy kind of back and forth energy. Things have been a little unstable as you kind of get to know a person and you're getting to really know and learn this person and their in and outs. It's like that. It's kind of like when you're riding a horse and the horse is like really shaking and the carriage is really shaking really crazy. It's the image I'm literally getting in my head. And then there'll be a point where it mellows out and everything is just smooth sailing. I'm seeing for some of you, you've been in that stage. I'm seeing for some of you, you guys are finally going to be coming to your place of smooth sailing and things just leveling out, evening out for you guys. I will say, Virgo, every fight isn't a fight. Every battle isn't meant to be a battle that needs to be fought. So choose your battles wisely. Some of you, you'll know who I'm talking to if that applies to you. Choose your battles wisely. Some of you are picking battles. Some of you are picking arguments with your person because you've been feeling that sense of neglect and feeling like they've been leaving you out. Try a different approach of communication instead of just acting out. I think that would be really helpful for you if you do that. So that's the overall energy that, though, for you guys. And now I want to pull just the advice Spirit has for all of my Virgos when it comes to love for the month of May and Taurus season, and then we'll be done. So what advice, Spirit, do you have for Virgos for May season and Taurus, for May, the month of May and Taurus season when it comes to love? What advice? Let's get 3 cards. Let's get, okay. I'm going to pull more cards. Okay. Okay, we got the Page. Got the Six of Pentacles. Got the Hierophant. The Hierophant. And then we got the Nine of Wands. Okay, so Virgo, I would say for all of you guys, for whether you're single or in a relationship, this is the advice Spirit has for you. I'm seeing, make sure that things are equal give and take on both sides. So the things that you're asking your partner to be able to provide from you, make sure you're able to provide those things for them. Make sure that everything is balanced. It's like the saying, you can't pour from an empty cup. Make sure that you're receiving the energy that you need so that you can give that energy back tenfold. Some of you, I'm reading this Hierophant because the Hierophant has come out twice for you guys in this reading. For some of you, I'm really hearing have a my way or the highway type of mentality. And I don't think that it's something that you consciously are aware of. I think it's just the way you sometimes process things because of how analytical your minds are. It's like you sometimes really do, you listen to yourselves a lot. Some of you really do listen to yourselves a lot and you're like, I'm the only voice that can really be my voice of reasoning. And I'm seeing like you have to kind of drop that a little bit and be willing to listen to other people. Don't be stubborn. Don't be stuck in your ways. Please don't. Please don't. Like, please don't. Because even that energy of wanting to be stubborn comes from a place of fear. Stubbornness oftentimes can be directly related to having a fear of change. So ask yourselves, why am I being stubborn if this person is wanting to express themselves to me? Why am I being stubborn about it? Why am I not wanting to open myself up to hearing what they have to say? You know? Why am I fearful of a change in my mentality? What in that scares me? Why do I feel like that's a threat to who I am to hear another perspective that isn't my own? That's a thing that some of you need to hear. And that's what I'm seeing Spirit wants you to focus on and nip in the bud so that love can be very fulfilling and blossoming for you for this Taurus season, Virgos. But yeah, I hope that resonates with you. I hope this whole reading resonates with you. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Everything isn't meant to hit every person who's watching this. So everything might not hit you. Some things might hit, some things won't. But regardless of that, I hope something hits you. It was good reading for you guys today. I love you guys. Please be safe. Stay safe. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell everybody. And I'll see you guys in Gemini season in June. Love you guys. Be safe. Peace.